everybody. Hey, everybody. Why you look so funky? Sometimes we're a little ratchet, and sometimes we get. Hey, everybody. Thank you for stopping by to Clink. You heard that right. Do it again. Clink. Sip and Chat edition. We are your hosts, Cam, and I am Kay. First time, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you are returning, what up, though? What up, though? So before we get into our conversation, our sip and chat, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And leave us a message, y'all, on that SpeakPipe, speakpipe.com/Cam and K. Yeah. We want to hear from you. Go ahead and vent. What made you feel good? What made you feel bad? What's your favorite thing to do? We want to hear from you, okay? If you want to be petty, leave us a petty message. We go to Pettyville sometimes, okay? Yes. So go ahead and just leave us a message on our audio website there. And you can find that in the description of our YouTube channel. No, it'll take you right to it. You can record and we can play it on the show, okay? Yes. All right, y'all. We are going to, first of all, how you doing, sis? Chilling. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a lifing, but what do? We just keep on going, one foot in front of the other. And I'm good. Okay, good. And how are you doing, sis? I'm good. I know y'all look. So we like to we record. So yes, I have on that same bodysuit. I didn't change. Just so you know. So we do back-to-back recordings and I'm not gonna be changing all the time. I'm trying to do that. Okay. Right. When we get some sponsors, we gonna be changing. Right. But I'm good though. Y'all go ahead and I just did an interview on Evil Tyrone's live podcast on YouTube. It's called Evil EVOL Tyrone. He talks all things horror. Because you all know that, or if you don't know, I have a micro horror movie, which Cam was in. So we were talking about that and all things horror. So go over there to his page, his YouTube. Again, that's Evil Type. It's Evil Live, EVOLLIVE Live on YouTube. And you can find my interview there that I did. And girl, I know you're going to enjoy it. So yes. So I'm with this organization called the Black Girl Social Club. And this past Saturday, we went to our self-defense class. Black owned. It's in Detroit on 7 Mile. It's called My Tactical Advantage. Homeboy is good. He read down his credentials. He said he's been doing martial arts for 46 years. And the president was like, I was like, child, he's been doing it since he was a child. Okay. So he said he started when he was 4. He's 50. Okay, women, we always got a question every day. Yeah. But most people who are in martial arts, they started as small children. So that he's done. He was in the Marines, like in the special forces. He was like in charge of like rescue missions, like getting out hostages. And he is very, very skilled. And what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name, but you go to his website. If you live in Detroit, Metro Detroit, My Tactical Advantage. Okay. Taught us some good. I've been to a self-defense class before, and I forgot all the shit that I learned. I went to his class. We was there from 12:30 to like 3:45. I remember everything. Yeah, because, at this age, we're a little older, so we pay a whole lot more attention because in this world that we live in now, it's crazy. It is. And we don't have time for these fools to be out here acting like the fools because we got something for the fools. That's right. I just want to say that as a woman, it is very important for you to learn self-defense. Kay and I also have our CCWs. Yes. We did take that class together. And he also teaches you like how with your gun, like how to he said, like, say if you go to the range and you know how it has a target, he said if you bring that, he'll like work with you and let you know like how to shoot more precisely and the groupings. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know, as far as when you are doing your firearms, it's about breathing. A lot of things is just breathing. Once you relax into it. But girl, anyway, so we just letting y'all know out there in the world, don't mess with Cam and Kay.
That's right.
Because you might, don't run up on. Don't run up.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. But Mister will let you know that that's one of my favorite phrases. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right. So
I'm proud of you. That sounds like a lot of fun. And also, just a little sidebar, it's great to get involved with social clubs, groups like Kay's group is very good at inspiring each other. It's a wonderful group of women who come together and inspire each other. They are building relationships and encouraging each other and also supporting each other in life. And we're outside of me, but still, that's
exactly.
Okay. But
it is international. It's chapters in like all the 50 states and plus outside of the United States too. So yeah, the Black Girl Social Club,
Black Girls Rock,
where we just uplift one another and we support one another. Because we know it's hard out here being a Black woman. Because we get it from all sides.
All sides.
And we support each other. This is a club, especially if you are more of an introverted person, like, you don't have that many people that you hang with. This is a good club to get into and to meet some new friends and some new ladies of all ages.
And sometimes to branch out, because sometimes you can have your circles and your friends that you've had for years, but it's okay to make new friends, especially when you're doing your business ventures and just some other people
networking too and all that stuff.
So yeah.
All right. So okay, I know that we start off with some questions that we ask one another, so you guys can just get to know us, and we can know each other too even better. So these are just some random questions that I got off online called from it's called Random Questions Generator if you're interested. So this one off top: pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. But I say waffles. It depends if I want chicken or not. Because I like chicken and waffles.
What is it about pancakes you like best?
Because they're light and fluffy.
So do you like crispy edges or not?
No.
Oh. I like the crispy edges. Pancakes. I'm not a huge pancake person. I have to really have a taste for them. And I prefer grape jelly over syrup on my pancakes. Oh, that's good.
I just said,
You never had like jelly on your pancakes? I know I am not the only one.
I have had fruit like strawberries.
I don't
like.
Really? Oh, I love it.
When I was a kid, I ate so much grape jelly, I think I turned into a grape. So, like, now that I'm older, my mother used to make pear preserves. So I used to like my pears. Okay. But I don't like pears either. But what my mother used to make, she doesn't make them anymore because we had a pear tree growing up in the backyard. So she used to make pear preserves, and I love to eat the pear preserves on biscuits or put it on the side of my plate if I had pancakes. Hers was the bomb. It had all that brown sugar. Ooh. Yes, Lord.
One of my my munchy foods that I eat is I do the pancakes, right? And I have banana extract flavoring. And of course, oh my God, that with the grape jelly.
Now, what I will do is I will get a ripe banana and I'll mash it up and make banana pancakes. You don't like bananas,
not like that.
But I make them banana pancakes with cinnamon, and then you can put a little vanilla extract in it, and it's really good.
Now, normally when I make pancakes just on the regular, I do put the vanilla flavor in it. I get that from my auntie years ago. And
put a little cinnamon in there next time too.
Okay, I'm about to try that. I'm gonna have to have munchies when I do that though, probably at first. So everything tastes a little bit better when you let me try it that way first.
Okay, so how do you feel about waffles?
I love waffles. So if I were to pick between, I think I would pick. I'm more of a waffles, but again, I don't get either of them as much. I do waffle chicken and waffles. I do chicken and waffles.
But they also have this one waffle. It's like a sweet waffle. I've had now that sweet waffle. I would pick that over a pancake any day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a regular. I like regular waffles too.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the butterylicious.
Now, do you like? Okay. So again, so my answer for that, y'all, I'm more of a waffle,
and I'd be a pancake
because I like chicken and waffles. Now, do you like thick waffles or thin? For instance, I don't know how many of y'all have ever been to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, but I have. I love their waffles. It's on the thinner side. Oh, it's wonderful.
Now the sweet waffle that I'm talking about is on the thinner side. It's not the big thick one.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the thinner one.
Yeah. I mean, I would take the
as long as
I would take that, but
as long as it's soft. I don't like them when they're hard. I like them like,
you don't like crispy.
I like when it has a little
brown.
A little how can you describe it? When it has a little firmness to it, but when you press down and it softens up. If that makes sense. I don't like it like the Eggo waffles when you toast it too hard. I would like it even though as a kid, if I use like an Eggo waffle, I wanted it just a little crisp, but then soft when yeah.
Okay. So yeah, but I prefer French toast over both of them.
Oh yes, girl.
I love it.
Some powdered sugar,
girl, with the cinnamon.
Yes.
Come on now.
All the little.
Okay. So this is like. What makes you cry? For me, it's everything. I'm a cry baby. Like when I get mad, I cry. You know, like when I get mad. Is it? Mm-hmm. When I get mad, when I get cry.
Yeah, and it don't mean that I'm
exactly. Come on,
leave me alone.
Exactly.
Run.
So that when I'm feeling if I'm in a relationship and I might feel in a certain type of way, my guy that made me, feel a certain way, I cry. A good movie. Yeah. Sometimes, last time I think we talked about this in one of the Car Chronicles. Sometimes I like to cry though. I like to have a good cry. I think it's very therapeutic and cathartic.
Yeah, you need it for a release.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like I can feel like really pent up, and I know people use different things, but like you said, I think a good cry is necessary at times. Mm-hmm. And also, what makes me cry is when people get hurt. Mm-hmm. I have really I'm very empathetic, and so like. Social injustices, things that have happened bad in the world, a squirrel that got ran over because I've done that and cried like a baby because I was like, oh my gosh, I killed a living thing.
Oh, you killed it?
Yeah. It ran out in the street and they tell you don't veer for deer, and I couldn't do anything but keep going.
Those squirrels, sometimes I think they want to die by
suicide.
Yes. No,
that's not funny
because they do. I'm like, hell you darting out for? I was nowhere near, but now I'm close. You want to?
I have in my life killed 3 animals that I know of.
Okay.
And I cried so bad.
I did that too. I killed a bird.
I killed I have a list. The squirrel. One time we had kittens by my house and got caught in my wheel. Yeah. And I cried. Because before I knew they were there, so I had got the water hose, and I was spraying so I could make sure it was nothing there. And I was all up under the car and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm clear. Mm-hmm. And I made sure and when I heard that, I was like, I cried. I was like, Lord Jesus. It was horrible. And then one time I was driving down the freeway and it was a car and they had their hazards on. They were going slow. And I was in the middle lane. I'm on the lodge. And when you're on the lodge with it, you got to drive. You cannot. And it was a puppy.
Damn, okay. Shit. I'm sorry.
No, I have a puppy, but he came and I didn't look back. I just had to keep driving, and when I cried because I was like, why was he on the freeway? You know, because he was on the freeway, and if you are from Detroit or you live in metropolitan, when you get on the lines, they drive. So you can't slow down. You better go with the flow of traffic, or you'll get ran over. So that really hurt me because I was like, why wasn't this damn dog on the freeway?
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry.
I think it's her. No, I remember I cried when I was on. It was years ago. I was in my early 20s, and you're in tissue. And I was on the Southfield Freeway going south. I was going down River to get my hair done. And I'm on the far left lane. So, that's like, the fast lane. So, I'm driving, and this reminds me of Seinfeld, like when George Costanza, like when he hit those birds, like we have an agreement. When you see us coming, you fly. So, all my Seinfeld fans out there. So I'm driving. I'm driving like fast, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, move. It didn't. Girl, when I looked in my rear view mirror, you just saw feathers. Just.
So did it go?
I didn't hear a noise, but I just saw feathers. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, I started. I cried.
I called when I hit the puppy, baby. I was on the phone because I have the Uconnect, and I pushed it. I was like, oh, and my sister was like, no, you can't veer for deer. You can't veer for anything on the freeway. And she was like, at least you didn't die. At least you didn't swerve and hit the car next to you and cause an accident because you can. But it hurt me because I don't ever want to kill anything.
Right. I mean, that's not,
never
nobody's intent, but, it happens.
So I think we got down there the whole cat, a squirrel, a bird, a puppy in between the two of us. Sorry, animal lovers, that really did hurt us. We don't like to kill anything.
We don't. We're really don't. And I said this on our recap show, but ladies, I went ahead and I got the from the TikTok shop, all the rage, the TikTok bodysuit, and y'all, this is the truth. This is not see-through. It's thick material. It was $15, and I somehow got $3 off. So I paid $12 though, and it came down quick.
And she liked her sales.
I do. I don't have to pay retail for nothing.
Me neither.
But it works. I like it.
And she working it, honey. She working.
I'm snatched. Okay. Okay. So go ahead and just leave us a comment, whether
what makes you cry
on our speak pipe. You can leave us the comments. We can play it, or if you just want to tell us in the comment section of this video, what makes you cry?
And have you ever killed an animal?
All right. So, okay, y'all. Our second segment is Cam and K's top 3. All right. So today we're going to be talking about what's our top 3, and it's hard to narrow it down to just 3. Our top 3 Prince songs. Okay.
You go first.
All right. So, and we have to sing just a little bit.
Okay.
So one of mine is until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You have my heart and mind. You adore you. Okay, y'all. So yes, adore. Oh, what a mess. Oh, I love Adore. It's just, I love Prince.
If God would have made Prince 6 feet tall, I would have went and found him. Matter of fact, if I was the age I am now and he was alive, I still might go find him.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't at the time because I thought he would always be here.
Yeah, I was always in love with him. When I was younger, I liked Prince better than Michael Jackson. I mean, I like Mike, but I preferred Prince.
They're two different entities. I used to hate when people would try to compare them. I'd be like, that's impossible.
So Adore is just not in order, but Adore is one of my favorites. The third one is I'm be like, oh, it's hard. The second one is no doubt, hands down. It might be my favorite. Purple Rain.
Well, that's one of mine, because girl,
you can feel it.
Yeah.
The guitar solo, I love the guitar solo, and that. That part. Yes.
I love that song. And I love that damn movie.
I don't care how corny, how cheesy. I own it on DVD.
We should have a Prince night.
Yes, I own Purple Rain on DVD.
I got the damn VHS. Okay. That's how.
Well, we both have two outdated
right.
media.
What's your third?
Oh, it's hard. Okay, so many.
Shoot, I'm forgetting right now.
I'm not your lover. I'm not your friend. I'm something that you never comprehend. No need to worry. No need to cry. I'm your Messiah, and that's the reason why. Oh, you, I would die for you. Hey, darling, if you want me to.
I would.
So if I had to pick a fast one, that's one of my favorites. Again, I have tons.
How do you pick?
I have tons, but that's my 3 for today.
Okay, well, I love Purple Rain, but I'm gonna pick 3 other ones. But I'm gonna be a little risque with this and say, I knew I guess you could say she was that. I love that song. I think it was him gyrating on the piano when he was like during the movie, because it's like one of those songs. Darling Nikki. I love that song, and I love it's corny, but I love When Doves Cry.
That was my favorite as a kid. You know, that was his. You would think it's Purple Rain, but When Doves Cry is his best-selling #1 single.
All I know is touch, if you will, my stomach. Feel how it trembles inside. You got the but that song is about 2 lovers that just can't get it right, and the dove crying is about the pain they feel when they have to be apart because it's not right.
I love for years When Doves Cry was when I was little, and like going into my early 20s, when Doves Cry, that was always my #1. But when I rewatched as an adult Purple Rain, the movie, I was like, oh my God. That was a masterpiece.
He was so brilliant. There's so many songs that he had.
I cried when I was at work when I found out that he passed. I was like, no, this, because they knew I loved Prince at work. They was like, well, I was like, no, this cannot be true.
My cousin in Ohio got she had the Prince tattoo. She loved him. She went to where he lived. Yes, all of that. But my other song that I like to hear
mentions. This is your third?
Yeah. Okay. But I love Purple Rain, but I have to say this song. When I was young, they wanted me to sing this song or do a remake of it, and I wouldn't because of my religious beliefs. And the way I met you, baby, you're on your way to be where you were so nonchalant. Anyway, hey, till you burn your head. Okay. Love you till you're dead. Yeah. I didn't know what it meant.
Right.
But when I knew what it meant, I was like, woo!
I like when I was like 10, I
At
had
international level.
what's the one where they sing that the ABC? I have his greatest hits CD.
Girl,
CD. Yeah, okay, yeah.
my brother was a DJ, so we had all that. I remember he played Prince, and my mother would be like, "Turn that film off," because he talked in metaphors. We didn't know what he was saying. We just
double entendres.
Oh, girl.
But I love Thieves in the Temple. I love that.
Yes.
From Batman.
He was just a genius.
He was, and oh my God, I just love his musicianship and his artistry. He's just an overall artist.
But they said, honey, don't bring Prince to a party because he's leaving with your girl. If he wanted, they was like, tell her not to make eye contact because if he looked at her like this, it was over.
Oh my God, yeah. So those are our top 3 Prince songs. Again, it's so hard to pick just 3 because Let's Go Crazy. I love Let's Go Crazy.
Let's Get Nuts.
Oh my God, this is a fun song. I remember when I was little singing 1999.
Don't you want to go
small?
We should have just wore purple for this.
We should have.
Maybe next time we talk.
Right. But so, what are your top 3? I know it's hard. Just try to do it. What's your top 3 Prince songs?
And if you can't pick 3, pick 5 and send them to us. Go to speakpipe.com/Cam and K.
That's right. Okay, y'all.
Look,
the main topic.
What's the main topic?
The main topic is when pillow talk goes wrong. Ladies, gentlemen, hey men.
Hey y'all.
Hi. So we know what pillow talk means, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to talking to your mate, your significant other, whatever you want to call them. And you just tell them some tea. Contrary to what people may think, men love tea.
They do.
I be texting Minister of like, dude, I got some tea. But what is it? Men love tea, honey. They love to pull up. They put that pinky finger up when they sit. I'm just saying that's how much they love the tea.
Yeah, because honey, men like got some way more than we do, and can retain the information a whole lot better. That ain't what you said. What you said was like they pulling out a notebook, like, hold on, what you said? Hold on, I took notes. You like,
right. So what came about this topic? I was watching, and it escaped me, but I was watching something that happened like in real life, where this couple, the girlfriend told the boyfriend something, and he went and told the other person, and she's like, "Hello, that's between us. I should not have to say, don't go tell." Right. So that's when pillow talk goes wrong. So I just want to just talk about any instances that happened where pillow talk went wrong in your life.
First of all, if I tell you something and you're my man, my significant, and you go back and tell, we might fall out. Depending on what it is, we might break up. Because my thing is, if I can't confide in you and tell you things without you going back and telling other people, that's too much. Now, if I said, I'm going to kill somebody, and you felt like, well, dang, maybe she's serious. And you felt like you needed, maybe. But other than that, no. For you to go back and tell them, and now I have a whole situation.
Right, a whole situation. It's like, come on. Like, you tell your guy or your girl stuff, even about your friends. Like, babe, guess what?
Let me tell you.
Right. That don't mean you go back and tell somebody. Because I haven't had really an instance where I was pillow talking and somebody told, but indirectly I knew, like, I had somebody I was in a relationship with. He told his boy something, and his boy was pillow talking to his woman, and it got back to my ex because it was something that he said about like her sister or something like that. And he was upset about that for a minute. He was like, "Wow, how you gonna tell what I told him like in confidence?" And he tell it, so.
Because people cannot hold water no more. I feel like the only way you can avoid that happening is to keep your mouth shut and to keep your it's hard because you can have some really good tea, like something going on, and sometimes I don't think people are trying to talk or spread your business. They just trying to get another opinion to kind of try to help you. Like if somebody came to me and told me something, I might say something depending on what it is to try to get clarity. Like, how can I help you figure it out? So you're going to your significant other, kind of like a third, like another opinion, another. And if they're a man, so you be like, what's the male point of view on this? Or what do you think that this man may be thinking? Because my girl going through this with her dude. So what do you think? But for him to go back and be like, what would be really horrible is if you tell him something and then your girl come over, he'd be like, oh yeah, and by the way, what happened with so-and-so? You be like, what are you doing?
Like you go over your girl house and her man, and he come from upstairs, he sit on the couch and he walked past and double back like, oh yeah, did you get that yeast infection? I mean, it's like, what?
You almost made me spit this water out. That's okay. Let's have some rules to this. Do not be telling your man about your girl's cootie cat.
I'll just do that.
I'm just saying. Right. When I say that, I'm saying her sexual exploits, who she's doing, how she's doing it. Don't be telling your man that, because you may be telling him and he get intrigued. Because the Bible tell you to protect your ear gate and your eye gate. So we have to be careful what we're telling our significant others about other people. And because you might not be doing it for whatever, but some things that are personal, you need to keep to your, like they say, keep to your breast. Because I ain't telling my man or a man anything about another female, because I mean, he'd be like, yeah, my girl. But you know what? Some women do. You out of order. I ain't telling my man nothing, but I be like, oh no. He be like, where you learn that from? I Googled it. Because you may be trying something different with him that your girl told you, and then you tell him, well, my girl told me. He be like, oh, well, you did it real good. I wonder if she do it better, depending on what kind of person you're dealing with. Because some men, or be looking at your girl like, oh, she do the grapefruit or whatever.
Speaking of grapefruit,
and I got that from the movie. But go ahead.
Come on, girl, shit. But people heard of that before then.
Girl, I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't know about the grapefruit, but until that girl shit. But let me just give y'all a little tip. I'm not gonna say the brand because they're not paying me, but just a little tip for those who She's like, what's this child about to say?
I gotta look at her like, do we have to edit this part?
No, because we are grown. We talk about grown-ish. So this is a little tip, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be. Okay, I'm put it like that. I'm gonna be strategic. Okay. So there are mints. I think I told you. There are mints that's out here, like I'll say whether like at a Lover's Lane, if you have that, or some type of store like that, right? That produces more saliva. It's for sexual pleasures, and it's those of who like me, who's like 420. You know how you get cotton in the mouth, it produces more saliva. Okay. And it works. I have to tell y'all that it works.
Okay, and I'm gonna have some.
Yep. It works. It like 2 or 3 little mints, strawberry. Yeah. This is a little tip because I'm your girl. I'm gonna look out for you. Okay. I'm your girl. I'm gonna look out for you, and your man gonna look. And
I'm turning just as pink as my sweater.
I don't know why. Okay, so
we are wrong. Yes.
We are grown. This is
16. I'm not 16 anymore now.
stuff we're gonna be talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so but yes, again, I'm not giving out the company because they are not paying me. But just know that
Is there any natural things that you think will be comparable to that?
no, because it works like that.
Is it something that's sour? Is it sweet? Is it?
I got the strawberry, and it's it goes by strength, and I think it's the biggest one, the largest strength, 225. Yeah, it's the strawberry, and I pop 3 in, and your mouth fills up with saliva. And there's the tea technique, peppermint tea, nice, not scalding hot, but warm. It's a nice sensation.
Why does she have these glasses on? And first, you unzip the zipper.
Well, I'm getting my Dr. Ruth on. I'm getting my Dr. Ruth on right now.
Take a long shower to prepare the meat for the tenderization.
Tea technique, and it also work with champagne. So just so you know, just Google that.
Okay.
He'll like it. He'll thank me. So
you'll think.
Again, we grown. We talking about grown stuff, and I'm looking out for y'all. I'm looking out for you, sis or bro. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I don't judge. So that's not my place. So yeah, it works. It works. It works. So yeah, girl, I will show you. Okay, so the pillow talking. When pillow talk goes wrong. So we all know that it is understood. Like if I tell you something, like I'm telling you something, I don't care if you go and tell your guy. But we all know that when we say don't tell nobody, even such and such, we know to keep that to ourselves.
Don't say nothing.
Okay, to nobody.
Because it's a small world and you don't know who know who. And you have seen too many movies where that girl in the cubicle or the bathroom are talking too much on the phone in the bathroom or telling somebody something, and you be like, oh, the guy with the purple charger, that's my cousin. And then you talking about somebody you don't even know that they're somebody. The world is real small. So I would just say
it's 6 degrees or something like for real.
Yeah, it might be 3 degrees now.
But yeah, we just want to come on. Like, look, just keep the pillow talk private. Keep it in the bedroom per se.
Yeah,
because that it can happen anywhere. But,
and if you have a significant other that talk too much, you might not be able to tell them. You might need to refrain from that to not ruin your relationship.
So, have you ever had an instance where pillow talk went wrong that you can think of?
I don't think pillow talk has gone wrong, but sometimes Mr. might be like, I don't want to hear that. Like, huh?
Sometimes it'd be too much for him.
No, I just think I try to keep things to my breast because I think that my relationships are my relationships. And if I was going to ask an opinion, I would ask first, like, would you mind if I asked him? Or like, I might mention blah, 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 or I might mention a piece, but not all. And then, or I might ask you, like, would you mind, what you think, or whatever. But yeah, you got to be really careful with that.
You do. But like I said, my mister, he loves the tea.
He likes the tea.
And something can happen at work, like something deep, but to somebody, I'm like, ooh, guess what? I'm texting him, but it's doing work hours and he at work. He was like, what? And I did the little T icon or emoji. But but just be careful because it goes wrong. Again, it was an instance. The reason why I brought this up because somebody was pillow talking, and they told the other person. I'm like, why would you do that? I was like, topic.
And sometimes you got to be careful too because when you tell certain people some things, and things come back, you don't know how, you said it one way, but then by the time they get it, it may be taken totally out of context.
It's like a telephone game.
Yeah.
You hear one thing, but by the time it goes to the channels, it's something totally different.
Yeah.
It's like, what? That game always amazed me. Put in the schools. But that's y'all. So have you ever had an instance where you put a talking to your significant other and it just went wrong and you like, what the hell? We trust. We want to hear that. We want to hear about it.
We want to hear the and we want to hear the pettiness too.
Yeah.
I like petty sometimes. I just like to hear it.
I know you're right. I have a vacation home in Pettyville. So
we might even have a segment sometimes where we have to let you know our petty Patricias. Patricias and Patrices. Because we might have to go there.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to go there. Because people are getting rude and disrespectful.
Yeah. So I might close it out here.
Thank you all for joining us here for get that stuff on Clink. And we are looking forward to seeing you next time. Remember to go on speakpipe.com/CanandK. And the link is in our bio at the end of this broadcast. And also go to allthingscanandk@gmail.com if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or any show topics that you would like for us to review or anything you want to talk about. So with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember Cam and K in your prayers, and we hope that you will be blessed and get some of those mints.
Get the mints, y'all. All right. If you want to know what they are, inbox me, okay? All right.
Bye.
Ooh, girl, because when I went to the store, I bought like 3 of them.